How many blessings in your life are you missing out on that God wants for you right now? There's this story about this gentleman that dies and goes up to heaven, and he's getting a tour in heaven. And as he's getting this guided tour, they go by this door, and it's somewhat open. And he kind of looks, and he's like, man, what? And he asks the gentleman giving the tour, he says, what's in that room? And he says, don't worry about that room. You know, let's come this direction. And so the tour guide keeps walking, and he runs back, and he opens the door out of curiosity. And there's these filing cabinets, just hundreds of filing cabinets from floor to ceiling. And as far as he can look, that they just stretch down as far as possible. And there's all these boxes on them, these presents, and some are massive, like the size of an elephant. Some are tiny. And the tour guide comes back and he says, hey, you know, I told you not to come in here, you know, let's come this way. And he says, hey, you got to tell me, what are all these boxes? And he says, you really don't want to know? We should just come this way, you know? And he says, no, I need you to tell me what all these boxes are. I'm not going to be able to forget this. And he says, those are all the gifts and presents that God wanted to give you in your life while you were alive. But unfortunately, you didn't pray for them, or you didn't earn them. You didn't do what was necessary to do it, or you didn't believe that it was even possible. You put that restriction on God, and so he wasn't able to bring that blessing to your life because you didn't believe it was even possible. So you closed the door on possibility. And man, when I heard that story, I thought about my life, and I asked myself a question: how many gifts has God already given to me that I haven't unwrapped, right? That I haven't received because of my limiting beliefs, because of the challenges I have, right? My lack of faith, my lack of earning it, right? My lack of accepting something and allowing grace to just overwhelm me, and allowing opportunity to just open yourself up to opportunity, to get rid of the fear that's inside of you. What if I can't manage it? What if it doesn't work, right? What if I'm not good enough? What if this? And all these fears that stop us from starting. There are all these things that stop us where we're halfway through the journey and it's like, well, this is good enough. I'm going to rest. I'm comfortable. And it was good, but good was the enemy of great. How many of these things in your life right now are you blocking by not praying and not doing and not believing? See, I want to get to heaven, and I want us to get to heaven. And when we walk by that door together and we look that there's a filing cabinet, but they're all empty because you got all the gifts while you were here. And then there's other gifts for you that are specifically for you in heaven. And so I hope this video can shape and shift your perspective permanently to where you know that there are certain things that God wants for you, and you're the only person that's putting the limitation on being able to allow him to bless you. So whatever you need to do to change that, if that's work harder, believe more, deal with certain insecurities and fears, forgive, let go, get therapy, whatever you need to do, because there's some work on our part that needs to happen for that to happen, that you can get all your gifts while you're here on earth. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care.